everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. How are you? Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Just wanted to check in with you all today. I did a energy check-in for the collective, and so we've used the typical format. We've got the overall energy for the masculine and the feminine, and then we've drilled down into those specific energies. We have head, heart, and environment for masculine and feminine. Then we have the theme of the connection, and we have the connective energies. So let's go ahead and get started. And before I do, if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com, and I would be happy to work with you if you want to book your own personal session. And that way you can see, how you're relating to the collective, how you fit into this collective. Also, for those of you who don't know what your contract is about, what your contract is about as far as your connection with your twin flame, if you want to book the Akashic Records reading, that is probably one of my most popular readings that I've done. Is we go into the Akashic Records for your contract, and we look at what is the foundation of the contract. We look at what lessons you are both here to learn. Who does this contract benefit, you or them or both of you? Then we look at where you are in the contract today, and then finally we have a future or an outcome card. So if you're interested in booking your Akashic Records reading, then go to queenoflight1111.com, okay? And if you're not following me on Instagram, I did a ton of readings this weekend on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, follow me at queenoflight1111. Let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Okay, bottom of the deck for Divine Masculine and Feminine as related to their overall theme, overall energy, is Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is a card of breakthrough. It's a card of clarity. It's a card of truth. Okay, so when the Ace of Swords comes out, we have a lot of aces in this collective right now. There's a lot of new things that are occurring in this collective. Like there's a shift that has occurred. So having the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck for their overall energy is telling me that we are in an energy of breakthrough. We're in an energy of clarity. We're in an energy of speaking our truths or coming to conclusions about what our truth is. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the Divine Masculine's overall energy. Look at this. Lo and behold, the Divine Feminine. Oh my God. Look at that. The Divine Feminine, people. And then it was clarified by the Page of Swords and the Empress. So this is our Divine Feminine. Overall energy for our Divine Masculine has everything to do with his Divine Feminine. So the Divine Feminine being clarified by Page of Swords and the Empress is just really telling me that he is very much observing his Empress. He's observing her. He may be looking at her on social media. There's definitely an energy where he's very much in his thoughts, in his heart space, and she is absolutely in his overall environment, and he's observing her. Here's what I'm really getting, because it's very interesting to me that in his heart, in his environment, where I typically ask for third parties, and what's happening in the masculine's environment, and I typically look for third parties here in the overall energy, is that, he kind of is observing her to see if she's going to be the Queen of Swords, or is she the Queen of Cups, or who is she right now? There has been some sort of little energy exchange between the two of them, to which the masculine, because he's in Page of Swords, has not either responded or is delaying his response. So he's in a period of observation of his feminine. So right now, this Divine Feminine is very much in his tangible space, in his world. She's no longer kind of like at a distance in this energy. I feel like she is really in his thoughts, in his emotions, in his day-to-day. And so what he's doing is he's just kind of observing. He's not in a position right now where he feels like he wants to engage with her. He's in an energy where he's just kind of like, let me wait and see. And I like this because it shows that there's change. It shows that he's not rushing in like a Casanova. He's not rushing into any energy. He's just wanting to be different this time. He wants the dynamics with his feminine to be different this time, okay? And I think that is what his clarity is. And then we have the next card for him. This is spiritual escape. This is dreams. This is, going inside of yourself. And so it's clarified by the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Swords. Look at this. 2 cards of going within. 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Because why? This journey has felt really long for him. This journey has a lot of wounds for him. He's kind of at the end of this burden. He's not giving up on this connection. But right now, he just wants to just kind of be in his own thoughts, in his own head, in his own clarity, okay? Let's go ahead and just finish off the masculine's energy with this drill down version, okay? So what do we know? We know that divine masculine is thinking, feeling his feminine, that she is in his overall energy. And we know that he is observing her, delaying communication with her. We know that he's now taken this communication or this energy or whatever it is and gone within himself to create this pause in the connection. He hasn't given up, but he's not ready to come out yet. So the first card we get for him is the 8 of Cups. This is about leaving bad things behind, leaving things that don't serve you behind, and looking for the 2 of Cups. So I said, where is he going in this 8 of Cups? In the Devil's energy. So I just really feel like there is an energy of, he may feel this connection is continuously gets stuck, that this connection perhaps is an energy where it could be toxic at times. It could feel dark at times. And so while he wants to get on the journey, he thinks that where he may be going is back to this endless cycle of pain, endless cycle of toxicity, endless cycle of just not seeing the light in this connection. Okay? And so this is like, he doesn't want to not be on this journey. Overall, you are his divine feminine. You are his empress. But what he doesn't want is this toxic cycle. And so this 8 of Cups, he wants to get on the journey, and he's like, I'll go towards this toxicity. But it's not what he wants, really. So the next card is the Page of Cups. So there's been some sort of offer, there's been some sort of communication, there's been some sort of gesture that has kind of put him into his evaluation. This is a Judgment card. This is a card of evaluation and rebirth and bringing things back to life. So things have come back to life, but he's kind of in an energy of like, oh my God, what are we bringing back to life? And so that stresses him out. 9 of Swords, it stresses him out because he's like, this communication, this truth, or whatever it is that we've exchanged is causing him to stress, causing him to, be unsure, be fearful a little bit about like, where is this going to go? And so he wants this new beginning. He wants this new beginning with his divine feminine in the 3D, but he's not given her the offer yet. He's not ready to make that offer. He's just not. He's kind of in his energy of just like, I can't rush in again. I can't rush in again. And I know he's done his fair share of crap to the divine feminine, but it's so interesting to me that now he is in this energy of like, I don't want to be hurt. So I think that we sometimes as feminines fail to see that our masculine has feelings too. This is why we have this whole King of Cups energy coming out, because I think whatever tower fell the last time really brought him in to this energy of his emotions. And now that he's in this king energy, this emperor energy, seeing his divine feminine as who she is in her full power, what he doesn't want to do is go back to the past. He doesn't want to go to the past cycle. And so he's taking his time. He's observing. He's evaluating. He's stressed the heck out. But he's got this offer that he's just not ready to give yet. Okay? Divine feminine. Divine feminine's in the energy of dating. She just wants to start light again. She wants to start fresh again. She wants to start to get to know her masculine again. It's clarified by Justice and the 3 of Pentacles. So she wants to bring things into balance. She wants 3 of Pentacles is a big card today. Okay, it's a big card. It's come out a lot. There is this energy of wanting to work together as a team, to want to come back together and, have this collaboration because, she's learned lessons too. 3 of Pentacles is an energy of learning lessons, of collaboration, of, this energy of, wanting to, work together again. Okay, so there's definitely this energy of wanting to work together again and collaborate. Okay, so then she just wants to come together. She wants things to be lighter. She wants to bring balance back into the connection, and she wants to work together again. So let's drill down further into her overall energy, and we have this healing and caring and friendships. This could absolutely be that she's trying to heal herself, care for herself. This is also a card where it could be she's has her friends and her tribe that are healing and caring for her. Because why? She feels stuck. Eight of Swords. She feels like we're not moving anywhere. We're not going anywhere. She's got the Eight of Swords. He's got the Nine of Swords. She feels like there's this, balance that's occurred in their connection, but we're stuck. We're stuck in our isolation, in our healing, and what's stuck is our destiny. We're not moving forward. We're not moving forward into our destiny. Okay? Next card out. Actually, as we drill down further into her overall energy, King of Wands. This is her divine masculine. She wants her divine masculine to be this leader, to take action towards her, but she knows he's in hermit mode. See, she's very intuitive. She's come out as a high priestess a couple of times today. And so she intuitively knows that her King of Wands, her masculine, is in the hermit's energy. And then we get Angel de la Nuit. Angel de la Nuit is an energy, and it's clarified by the star card. This is a card of healing. And I want to just tell you specifically what Angel de la Nuit means, because when this angel comes out in this deck, it's a bonus card. And she is the angel of night. And it's funny that it's not funny. It's like very interesting that it's clarified by the star card. So when this Angel de la Nuit comes out in Divine Feminine's overall energy as the angel of night, this is telling her that all these moon cards that you've been getting, if you've been doing reading, all of this hidden energy, it's all going to end soon. The inner night is going to end soon. That you've been in darkness for a long time, but now this universe, the star, is here to show you the way, okay? There's all these butterflies in this card which show transformation. So this is an energy where she knows that she cannot have fear. She has to know intuitively in her head, in her heart, in her intuition that everything is going to be okay and the sun is going to shine again. And so she's in this energy knowing that just because her masculine has not come forward, because he's soul searching, he's in his energy, that this dark night, this darkness is going to end, and that there's a transformation that is occurring, that is being guided. The next card, Eight of Swords, duped to her Eight of Swords already with that healing and caring energy. What is she? She knows that her masculine's stuck. Eight of Swords, Emperor. She knows her masculine's stuck. I think it's very interesting that we have the Emperor and the Empress here in the overall energies. Okay? They're so connected. There's an energy of she knows he's in hermit. She knows the darkness is going to end, that they're both being guided, that right now her masculine is stuck. But this union, Three of Cups, that she desires, this union, clarified by the Two of Cups, it's not third party. She knows that they will come together. That is what her intuition is telling her. Okay? I want to really quickly give you the bottom of the deck for the Divine Masculine. Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles. He's waiting to give that offer. That's what all of this has to do with. He wants to walk towards the journey, but he feels like it's a little toxic. Okay? He wants to rebirth this connection, but he's stressed and he's holding on to his offer. So he's waiting. Three of Wands, waiting to give that ace. Waiting to give that ace while he is observing his Divine Feminine. What about Divine Feminine's bottom of the deck? We have the Knight of Cups and the Sun. This is that movement in love towards her Divine Masculine, towards success, towards positivity. That's what she wants. She wants the wheel to move. She wants the wheel to move, okay, towards their destiny. So that is the clarity and the breakthrough that they have, but they're just processing at this time. Head, heart, and environment for Divine Masculine and Feminine and their head, heart, and environment energies. We have Triumph and the man holding a heart, King of Cups. So he's victory. He's going to have victory. This is the Chariot card. He will move forward from his heart space, within his heart space. This Divine Feminine is going to have victory in his heart. That's what we're dealing with right now in this connection. Okay? Bottom of the deck for our Divine Masculine, specifically for his head, heart, environment, we have, look at this, Four of Cups and the Strength card. So right now, he's like, I see you, Empress. I know you're my blessing, but I'm not coming towards you right now, because he's still gaining the strength. He's not. He's saying no right now. He's defensive right now. He's not coming forward right now. Okay? Divine Feminine's overall energy. Look, we have King of Coins and the Queen of Wands. So she knows that her Divine Masculine is needing to stabilize himself while she continues to stand in her fire, in her power, and continues to stay on her journey, right? Be knowledgeable, be an energy of a manifester. So she's kind of like, look, I did what I can, and you do what you have to do, but I'm going to continue this journey with or without you. Okay, that's the energy that she's in. Very, very strong feminine. All right, let's go ahead and get started. First card out. What does Divine Masculine think when he thinks of Divine Feminine? We have new beginnings. Here's the Fool card and appreciation. So when he thinks about his Divine Feminine, what I'm really getting is that he's thinking that, you know, I'm really appreciating this opportunity to start fresh with you. I'm really appreciating that. I didn't appreciate, you know, you in the past, perhaps, when we had all of these different chances. The other thing that he's appreciating is that, you know, look at all of these weeds and things that are not thriving, but there's also this beauty. So he's trying to see the beauty through this toxicity, through this chaos that has become this connection to find harmony. He has appreciation for his feminine. He loves his feminine. He wants to start the journey with his feminine. But what he doesn't want is the same toxic cycle that they have both contributed to in this connection. First card out, Eight of Pentacles. This is about self-mastery. He's working on himself. When he thinks about his Divine Feminine, he's thinking about, I'm working on myself. You're working on yourself so that we can, Six of Pentacles, have an equal exchange. Be ready to give. Be ready to receive from each other. But I'm holding on. Four of Pentacles, I'm holding on. Four of Pentacles right here in his overall energy. I'm not moving towards you. I'm not communicating with you. I'm not sharing how I feel. I'm waiting. Seven of Pentacles, he's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting in observation. Empress, his Empress is who his Divine Feminine is. We already have that here in his overall energy. What about the Empress? The Devil card. We already got the Devil card in his overall energy. So he just feels like his connection with his Empress is very stuck. I said, what is stuck? The Hierophant. This contract is stuck. The spiritual connection is stuck. But as he's trying to get into the Sun's energy to take action and feel more positivity, wants to come forward and have success. But he's guarded. He's defensive. He's got his walls up. He doesn't know. He's got his walls up, people, because he's in the King of Cups energy and he hasn't quite mastered his emotions yet. So he's just leery. He's just leery. Now, what about Divine Feminine's headspace? We have Hope. Is that the number 17? No, I think this is the Star card. I need to look. I hate it when they do that. I always forget. What is it? 17. The Star card. Yeah, Hope. So she has the Star card, and she's already got the Star card with her Angel de la Nuit, with her intuition. So this is saying exactly what I've already channeled. And like I just said, I didn't even know that this was a Star card. I thought this was the Sun card. It's a Star card. I should have looked here. Yeah, 17. So this is her being guided by her intuition, Archangel Uriel. This is, look at how violet she is. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I just posted a post yesterday about the color purple because I've been super drawn to purple. And here we have this purple card around intuition. This is really about use your intuition as your guidance, not what you're seeing in the 3D or not what you're not seeing in the 3D. I feel like this feminine is getting caught up in that there's no mutual exchange and she's starting to kind of go down or may go down a rabbit hole. So what this is telling me is that she is really trying to be guided by her intuition. She's really trying to be guided by her intuition. So what else is she thinking when she's in her headspace for her Divine Masculine? What else is she thinking? Well, first card, Eight of Wands. There's been communication. There's been some progress. But now there's this energy of the Three of Wands. Now we're kind of like, what kind of ship is going to come in? What's going to come in now that we've taken small steps forward? So I really feel like now, where is this reciprocity from the Divine Masculine? Has not happened. Hasn't happened. Where is the reciprocity? Next card out, Queen of Cups. This is who she is. She's in her emotions, which is the match to the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck for their energies. So she's in her head space. She's in her heart space. In her head, she's in her heart, if that makes any kind of sense, meaning she's not trying to be too logical. She's very much trying to stay in her heart space and have victory over her heart, over her compassion, over her emotions, over her understanding that he has emotions too. He has feelings too. And so she's having victory over her heart. Tower, right? This was the throwdown. This was the energy that crumbled. That is over now. The World card. This tower is done. Now it's time to rebuild. Okay, there's a separation that occurred since this tower that now has given us a chance, Eight of Pentacles, which he has as his first card out, to master ourselves. So intuitively, she knows that this tower had to happen for many reasons. One, so she can successfully get into her heart space, and so he could get into his heart space. And two, so that during the separation, which we have here for them, Five of Pentacles energy, so that they could be the best version of themselves, okay? That is what's absolutely necessary, is that this is a journey of self. Heart space, divine masculine's heart space. When he thinks about his feminine, what is he thinking? Look at this, Six of Wands, victory and the sun. So he's got the sun in his head, and now we have it in his heart space. So when we get this victory card, that's the Six of Wands card, okay? That's victory. So when he feels in his heart for his divine feminine, this sun card tells me that he is feeling very positive about her in the heart space. This is about new beginnings. This is the number one card, and we already got this new beginning in his head space. So he wants to have victory over a new beginning, okay? He wants to have success and positivity. He wants to bring something to life. This is about, bringing something to culmination, birthing something new, having abundant blessings, being inspired. So in his heart, he's re-inspired by his feminine. He wants this new beginning, but he wants victory too. So let's drill down further into his heart space. First card out is the Chariot. He wants to balance things out, and he wants to rush towards her. So what does he want to move towards? Two of Cups, right? No wonder this guy's got Eight of Cups here with the Devil. He's like, I'll go towards her. Even though it's toxic, but I got to watch myself. I got to stop myself. So I just feel like he really wants this Two of Cups. He wants this union with his divine feminine. His heart wants this union. Six of Pentacles, second time it's come out. It came out here in this in his head space with the Eight of Pentacles. He wants reciprocity. He wants reciprocity. He wants to be able to give to her and receive from her. Because why? Because she is his Ten of Cups. She is someone who gives him this emotional bliss and love that he's not able to get from anyone else. Seven of Swords, but there's been deceit. There's been sabotage, but this card today is not about deceit. It's about withholding. What are we withholding? We're withholding movement forward. Four of Pentacles, which is right here. And then we have it here in his headspace. So in his heart, he's like, nope, and you may be my Ten of Cups feminine, but I can't move towards you right now. So I said, what is this? What is he holding back with the Four of Pentacles energy? Six of Cups. He's holding back, getting back together. So this withholding energy is, I can't tell you that I'm in love with you. I can't tell you that I want union with you right now. I can't tell you that you're my emotional bliss right now. I have to hold that back because I'm going through a very painful end. Ten of Swords. Going through a very painful end on this connection. Four of Wands. And this is the King of Pentacles trying to stabilize now. He's trying to stabilize himself. Okay? Wow. Where did I get King of Pentacles? Oh, bottom of the deck for Divine Feminine. So yeah, he's trying to stabilize. So in her heart space, look at her. She's in her heart space. That's why she's Queen of Cups. She's in her heart space. And she's speaking from her heart when she communicates with him. Archangel Gabriel is helping her stay in her heart space. Not only here when she communicates and thinks about him, but also here when she's in her heart. Okay? So then the next card out that we have is the Four of Wands. Okay? It's a dupe, right? He just got the Four of Wands. Now we have it here. But her Four of Wands clarified by the Nine of Cups, which is this union is my wish because she's in her heart. Okay, she's forgiven him. She's forgiven herself. This union's in her heart. She's made an offer. Page of Cups. She's made an offer to her masculine. Remember, we have that here. Page of Cups in rebirth. Some exchange has occurred to end this painful cycle. So this offer that she's made to him has helped him get out of this painful end. But she's thinking, though, in her heart space, there's an end. Death. What about death? The Lovers. And then Five of Pentacles. So I really kind of feel like there's an end to, perhaps in her heart space, she's kind of feeling like he's not coming towards me. I made this offer to end this pain, whether it was energetic through a healing exercise or an actual 3D communication. But she feels like because he hasn't come forward and reciprocated, that perhaps this is the end of their connection and that this is the separation that they will stay in. Because her clarity here, Ace of Pentacles, her truth is she wanted this life, 10 of Pentacles, with the masculine. And it's so interesting that he has the 10 of Cups here, and she's got the 10 of Pentacles, and the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups, all in the heart. They are longing for each other, but they just can't go down the same rabbit hole. They just can't. Can't happen. So now in the environment for divine masculine, 3 of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And I was like, okay, well, this queen has not shown up yet, so maybe this is third party. So, I clarified this bad boy. So there is this wanting to come together with the Queen of Swords through a thinking woman. Thinking woman, Queen of Swords, is someone who lays down a lesson, someone who's quick with her words, someone who could be sharp. Okay? So, I had to clarify because I didn't get the thinking woman anywhere. And this is where I ask for third parties. And so I was like, okay, Spirit, I need to know, is this a third party? Well, let me tell you first and foremost, bottom of the deck is the Empress. So it's not third party. But I clarified it. 10 of Wands. This Queen of Swords is a burden. Or it's a burdening him. It's a big burden right now. What about it? Justice, how to balance the scales with the thinking woman. I said, all right, who else? Oh, what is a thinking woman? High Priestess. This is Divine Feminine because she's come out here in her environment as as High Priestess. And not only now is she clarifying this High Priestess, and we already got this Justice card for her somewhere. I feel like there was a balance of the scale here in her dating energy. I just feel like I already know this is divine feminine, especially because the bottom of the deck is the Empress. So I just continued. I said, fine, maybe Spirit's giving me a storyline. So right now, what they're telling us is this thinking woman who was sharp with her masculine, who is the divine feminine, created this huge burden. Right now in his environment, this is a huge burden, how to balance things out with her, okay? Because there has been this energy of defeat, but now there's this energy of positivity. So he's kind of starting to see her like not quite in the harsh shadow, a harsh shadow Queen of Swords energy. We get the Sun 3 times for him. Here in his head, here in his heart for her, and now as the thinking woman. So he's coming out of this energy of like she's cold, she's mean, she's ruthless. And now he's starting to find that his feminine is not in the shadow. Okay, that perhaps he's starting to understand what put her in that energy. So let's drill down deeper. Let's drill down deeper into his environment. First card out, Queen of Cups. So then it was another way I know right away, Spirit's trying to clarify that Queen of Swords as the Queen of Cups, who is Divine Feminine. So Queen of Cups, this is Divine Feminine, is in his environment. What about it? 3 of Pentacles. He wants to work together with her. Chariot card. He wants to move towards her, but there has been major heartbreak. 3 of Swords. That has put him into hermit mode. We already know. She already knows that. Put him into hermit mode. And so that's why 4 of Cups. He's in hermit mode. He's not accepting. Well, not that he's not accepting. He's not taking action on any offer towards this union. 3 of Cups. What about the 3 of Cups? The Lovers. And so I was like, okay, he doesn't want to move towards the connection. Okay, so what about the Lovers? The Sun card. He's starting to have more positivity towards it. Okay, and he wants this new beginning. Ace of Wands. But he's still healing that 3 of Swords energy. So whatever feminine said, he's retreated. It's helped heal him. I said, what about the 4 of Swords? Boy, he's really healing in his environment, 4 of Swords. And I said, okay, what's the 4 of Swords on 4 of Swords? Temperance. It's healing on healing on healing on healing. I mean, I don't know how deeply hurt this masculine was. Granted, the feminine reacted, okay, to whatever that was done to her. But however she reacted, deeply affected him. And so he's being patient in his healing to move towards his feminine. So now what do we have? Divine feminine's environment, intuition. Here's our high priestess, angel of love. So that Queen of Swords is our divine feminine. She's using her intuition. She's in a softer place. She's in this energy of wanting to love and heal and be in her intuition and in her heart space, stay in that energy. That's what she wants to stay in. And so now as we drill down deeper for our divine feminine, here we got the 10 of Wands. Remember, first card out for the thinking woman, 10 of Wands, further clarification that that's our divine feminine. Okay? There's a huge burden right now, and she's not going to give up. That just because he's not reciprocating, she's not going to give up. But there's conflict, 5 of Wands. There's a conflict about this Ace of Wands, how to start over again, how to have a new improved beginning. So she's here, 4 of Swords, healing herself. Just like him, he got the 4 of Swords 2 times. Healing herself before any movement happens, Knight of Pentacles. So they're being thoughtful, analytical, and slow because there's healing. But for her, things are unknown. Moon card, she doesn't know if this is going to get better, if they're going to get into an energy of healing, or if they're going to get into an energy of movement forward in love. Knight of Cups. Where did we get the Knight of Cups? Where did we get it for her? Gosh, I feel like we got that here somewhere for her. Knight of Cups. Sorry, guys. Knight of Cups, Knight of Cups. Come on, guys. Where was the Knight of Cups? 8 of Swords, King of Wands, Hermit, Emperor. I don't know. We'll find it, or you guys can remember it. But there is definitely this energy where she just doesn't know if they're going to be able to move forward into that next phase of their romantic love. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go into the connective energies. Bottom of the deck, I used my Twin Flame Oracle, and I used Mystic Moon's Twin Flame Tarot. Okay, so what's happening for their connection, their theme is the 5D energies. Our 5D, our spiritual advisors, our spirit guides, our angels, the universe is really helping them come into this energy of exchange so that they can get back on the road to union. They're really, really helping with that energy. And I'm telling you, it's bugging me that I can't find this Knight of Cups. Gosh, where is that Knight of Cups? Where is the Knight of Cups? It's not here. 3 Cups. Shit. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and go into the theme of the connection. Okay, the theme of the connection. So we have first card out, Archangel Gabriel. Just like I said, the allies in our 5D environment, our higher selves, our spirit guides, and our angels are helping us get into this energy of exchange. Okay, so here we have, they're helping us get into this energy of coming into communication. Okay, so I said, what about communication? It's hidden, High Priestess. Hidden, it's hidden right now. This is divine feminine, okay? But it's also, this communication is hidden from divine feminine. So I said, what is hidden from divine feminine? That our masculine wants to come forward passionately, but he's hiding it too. Then we have Shiva, which is in 5D energy of coming in this tower. We're destroying the old paradigm, right? What's coming in? This 8 of Wands, this communication. So now we've crumbled the past. Now we want to surge forward, but we're delaying. Page of Swords, he's delaying. Okay? What about it? What's the next energy? Dream state. So we're in our dream state where we're sending this message of love. Okay? Maybe that's an energetic offer, but 7 of Pentacles. We're reevaluating. People aren't moving forward, mostly masculine. So the energy here in the 3D is obstacles are being removed. What's being removed? What obstacle's being removed? This divine masculine has the obstacle right now. And what's being removed? This energy of not being able to communicate. Knight of Swords. And we already have it here. Knight of Swords, stressing him out. 9 of Swords. So I love this. I feel like that we know for the feminine at least that the masculine is hiding that he wants to communicate with his divine feminine and that he's still in love with her. The 5D energies are helping them come into communication. Okay, and out of this page observation energy, there's been an exchange in the dream state of this connection of love, of offers, and in the 3D, obstacles are being removed so that the Emperor can come forward and make decisive action towards his divine feminine. First card out for their drill down connective energy. Well, let me give you the bottom of the deck first. It is the Page of Cups again with the Sun. So whatever was exchanged was extremely positive. It has helped shift. But now they're in this energy of like, well, now we're not going anywhere since this exchange. First card out, victory. Well, what are we going to have victory over? This Page of Swords, which just came out here. We're going to have victory over this delay, over this observation. There's going to be a truth, a clarity, Ace of Swords, where we can work together. 3 of Pentacles again. This confusion, this procrastination that the King of Swords was in, or is in because he's too much in his headspace as the match to the Queen of Swords, is now the Emperor. He's the Emperor. He's going to take control, and he's going to rebirth this connection. Judgment. We got judgment here for him. And now we have this new offer, Ace of Pentacles in the 3D, towards this 10 of Cups, which is what they both want. And we're rebirthing again judgment now. We're rebirthing this connection out of sadness. We're coming out of sadness, getting ready to come together into success. Oh my God. If you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. And if you want to purchase my deck, please email me, whether you're international or whether you're domestic, please email me and I will send you a link to purchase my deck, okay? Have a wonderful day, everybody. And if you want to book your own personal reading with me, go to queenoflight1111.com. Bye.